Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I am the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not pictured on your screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with Fire the Cannons, Columbus Blue Jackets 2002-2003 season continued, rebuilding on the fly. Jeff, last season we made the playoffs in a surprising turn of events, even made it so far as the Western Conference Final, I believe, before being beaten to the eventual Stanley Cup champions. And so far this year, oh, that was unexpected.
What'd you do? Oh, yeah.
Accidentally grabbed the window there. I wasn't even clicking on my mouse button. That's interesting. Sorry, it's replaying on my screen.
I think you're still slightly, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm okay right now.
Yeah.
We're off to a 14-10 start. We picked up Teemu Selanne, and that's been okay, but he's out now, hurt. He's not really doing a lot. He's got 12 points in 17 games. So we're looking for some more scoring, I think, is kind of our biggest thing.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you've got a few injuries here, don't you?
Yeah.
Chara and Mitchell both are too.
I think I'm
So,
actually going
all
to
things
call.
considered, you're not doing too badly.
Yeah, I think I'm going to call up Antti Miettinen. Who is a former NHLer in real life, played for the Jets. And we'll throw him in for Dupuis.
Yeah, that or Bashir's there too.
Yeah, I think Miettinen's got a little more scoring power chance than Dupuis. We're going to put Dupuis onto the injured list.
And Bashir or Dupuis.
Or Miettinen has more scoring ability than Bashir. Okay.
Not a high bar, but yeah.
Yeah, so Zdeno Chara got hurt in our last one. Yeah, blunt eye trauma. Dupuis hurt. Willie Mitchell's hurt. Teemu Selanne's hurt. We've been struggling, Jeff. We've been struggling. That's the only way to put this. We picked up Corey Murphy to bring in some defensive depth because we were just getting robbed so hard. Yeah, we signed him in the middle of the year. Yeah, November, just to bring in somebody else. But yeah, it's been up and down. We looked at trying to make a couple trades, I think, and nothing really worked. Bryce Salvador is there on waivers.
But if you pick him up, you're not going to be able to. No, I think you want somebody a little better than that.
Well, I know he's only shown at 1 star, but he lasted a while in the NHL, did he not? Yeah, to 2015.
I got the editor open. Let's see how I've got him set up in that.
Not a workhorse, but won't. Seems to be prone to injuries. Okay, well, maybe that's a reason not to take him then. It was a tempting first person to look at for who we could pick up. But, yeah, okay, I guess we won't. If he's prone to injuries, that's not going to help us. Our defensive depth...
Yeah, I'm just actually looking at Salvador in our internal editor, and he's better than that.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was thinking. Because, I mean, Corey Murphy's up right now for us. Okay, that also... Oh, that explains what's going on.
What?
What
do you mean?
My mouse pad was on, and I think that's probably how I got the screen moving in the first place.
Oh, yeah, I just got the icon popping up.
Yeah, I just shut it off. Yeah, so we have Jane Bouwmeester up. I don't think picking him up would be the worst thing. We could send Corey Murphy down.
Send Bouwmeester down, too.
Send Bouwmeester down if we, yeah.
When you get the injury guy back. Yeah, I think you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's put an injury, or put a claim in on Bryce Salvador. I like that. All right, so it looks like...
Yeah, he had another dozen or so years left in the league at this point.
Yeah, okay, so we did get him, so that's good. And he needs a number. He wants 24. We can have it. Okay, so he's going to immediately push Connor Murphy down, which works for us.
Corey Murphy, not Connor Murphy.
Oh, oh, right. I'm still sitting here with carrying 3 goalies because I made that mistake.
What mistake?
Oh, I accidentally autoed our pick in the waiver draft, and so we got Jamie
Oh,
McLennan.
Dick McLean.
Yeah, so he's been sitting on the bench.
Didn't you need a goalie anyhow?
We got Tim
Well, you got
Thomas as a
Conklin in the
backup.
minors. Yeah, you got Ty Conklin in the minors too.
Yeah.
So
I don't really want him on the team, and so if I've been trying to move him. I wonder if we can actually see right now. Again, looking. Anybody need a goalie?
it's too soon to shop him. So
Yeah, Atlanta
yeah,
needs
just
a goalie. Carolina needs a goalie. Chicago, Dallas, Edmonton, LA. I'd prefer to shop him into the other.
it's not like
Philly
McLean's
needs a
going to make a
goalie.
huge difference for anybody. Try Tampa Bay. They're in really bad shape for goaltending.
All right.
And just try and get a late round pick out of him.
No, we can't send him there. He's sending his no movement clause. He won't go to Washington either. Can we send him to Toronto? Okay. A 5th-round pick is too much. A 7th-round pick is too much.
Yeah, the Leafs have. They got Curtis Joseph still in goal, but he's out for a couple of weeks, and right now they're playing 18-year-old Jimmy Howard as a starter.
Well, I guess
so they could definitely use a goal.
Well, they're not giving us anything. We'd have to ship somebody else out.
Is there anything?
Okay, what is Philly? Can we get a late round pick from Philly? No, Bobby Clark is very upset at that idea. We give rights to somebody? Do we have rights to somebody we don't need? Should give it Robert Christian. 9th-round pick is a balanced offer. 7th-round pick. Let's offer that trade. Flyers have 50 players under contract. They got anybody they really want to get rid of? Matt Henderson. And suddenly that is hardly likely they will do that.
Mike Maniluk, they got him on the trading block, and he's only half a star.
I already moved on. Montreal. Can we chip him to Montreal? Why are you resorting? All right. Montreal got somebody they're trying to get rid of. Elaine Nazardine. Okay, we got somebody we want to get rid of. Okay, if I ship Corey Murphy, they'll probably accept this offer. So can I get a higher pick? Yeah, 5th-rounder gets him. Okay, they won't do a 4th, but we could take Minnesota or Montreal's 5th.
1 second. Take Minnesota's, or much worse.
All right, Minnesota's 5th. And can we get Montreal's 9th just for fun? No. Let's go for the 5th round pick. Offer trade. Montreal has 50 players under contract. Of course they do.
Just put Nazardin back in.
It's hardly likely they will accept that offer.
Probably have to go down a round or two.
Sixth is not good enough. 7th is not good enough. 8th is not good enough. 9th is not good enough. We'll just ask for a 6th, and if not, maybe we'll still get lucky and get a offer for him. Oh, Brian Boucher is on trade waivers. Or trade waivers is on waivers, not trade waivers. There's no such thing.
He's worse than McLennan.
I know, but somebody else could grab him and limit our market. All right, 3-0 win over San Jose, so that's nice. Kovalchuk has actually accelerated like crazy, by the way, here. If you go look at it.
Yeah, as expected.
Yeah.
Our scouts had him a little too low, and
Montreal
3
says,
points for Dats looking at, by the way. He's finally breaking out this year.
Montreal says, no way. All right. Let's just take McLennan off the trading block. And then just add him back on.
Which does nothing, as I've told you before, but feel free.
I know. I'll take the sugar pills, Jeff. I like to think of it as my GM goes out and starts making phone calls again, being like, somebody needs a goalie. And we lose 4-2 to LA. Wait a second. Did I make a mistake here? I think I might have made a mistake.
Oh
no, Salvador's still not in yet, but we could put him in for Bouwmeester. Okay, we'll do that. So that puts him in on, the 4th or 3rd pairing. Oh, Dan Heino got injured slightly, but... Eric Cole says he's healthy. Okay. And 5-0 victory over Phoenix. Okay, nice. High note scores: Kovalchuk, Wisnowski, Tomarutu, Andy McDonald.
And only 17 shots from Phoenix.
Yeah.
Pretty good defensive game.
So Cole, I don't remember where Cole was playing, but we'll take Miettinen out. And put Cole in for now. So that puts Cole on our 3rd line. And that's probably where he was. Andy McDonald's one of our better players. He's playing 4th line minutes. 3.5 stars.
And still getting points, though.
Yeah. Our 4th line. So what is he getting for points? Andy McDonald has 17 points in 28 games. Playing just 12 minutes and 32 minutes a night. I don't think I need to change the other line, unless I move him up for Horkoff.
Yeah, I mean, then Horkoff is a lot better defensively, so.
I will try that. Dan Highnote says he's ready. Okay, looking again here.
That was Mitchell coming along. I think he should be the next, or well, no, Solani too.
They should almost be back. Months away.
Solani is? No, he was just a couple of weeks away.
Lost to New Jersey. All right. Eisenman's the only one who scores. Not great. And Brian Rafalski just got injured. Day to day. All right, let's look. Injured list is 1 to 2 months. Okay, Slaney's day to day. Dupuis day to day. Willie Mitchell is still. Yes, 1 to 2
Dupuis
months.
still got 5 days on the list, though, so he needs to run that out
Jeff
before he can go
Hackett
back
is
up.
now on waivers. Okay, Dupuis says he's ready to go. All right, so Rafalski's got to come out, and that means Jay Bouwmeester is just going to drop right in for him. And 4-1 victory over Detroit. Nice. Bouwmeester gets a power play goal. First goal of the game.
And first star.
Yeah. 1 goal, 1 assist. Unexpected. All right, so Solani's close but not quite ready. Dupuis is ready to come back. But he's not displacing anybody. Sabres Avalanche trade. Wayne Premium. Martin Skula. Wait. All right. Toronto just released a goaltender. Okay, so Rafalski is close but not quite. Dupuis is back, so we're going to send Mittens down. But Dupuis is not coming in the lineup. Okay.
Yeah.
And Solani is ready to come back. And Rafalski is ready to come back. So Bouwmeester replaces Rafalski. Or other way around, I guess. Solani's coming in, and so who's coming out? I think we had Ruutu out, but Ruutu's been playing so well, I don't want to take him out. 9 points in 23 games. Vicky's got 9 points.
Not seeing a lot of other options, though. Yeah,
you
you could take him out. And he is a winger, so that maybe fits a little better.
Okay, I'm going to send Dupuis down, I think. Savicki is he can play every position. Okay, so Solani retakes his role on the top line. Oh, that's what was going on. McDonald was on the 4th line because Antropov was on the 2nd line.
Antropov is actually producing pretty well, though.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't only want to bump him down 1 line. I don't want to bump him all the way down to the 4th line. Okay, it readjusted the line slightly here with Solani returning. I'm sure the power play stuff is all good still, so. Rene Corbert, there's a name I haven't heard for a few years. All right, continuing on here. – 5-2 victory. Nice. Datsuk's got 3 points. They go up 2-0. Datsuk gets us within 1. And then Kovalchuk, Rafalski, Datsuk, Nikolai Antropov's empty net goal at the end. Ties it. And Andy McDonald gets immediately hurt. Day to day. A sore knee.
Cardinals fan chat, eh? Blues aren't doing too badly in this one.
Go Blues. All right, so I guess we will take and replace and put Savicki in for him for right now.
Yep.
Continuing on here. All right, we're going to give Tim Thomas a game here because it's been a while. And 2-2 tie. Aki Berg.
Pretty good game from Thomas.
And Nikolai Antropov just got 9 stitches in his face, so he's day-to-day. So, is he red? Of course he is. So now we don't have an extra player to use. Oh, I can shop McLennan finally.
Yep, you passed the...
I can get Dmitry Kazanov from Detroit. 1.5 stars, 2-star potential. And San Jose offers Jim Fay.
Neither of whom... I think Fay had a couple of games in real life, but...
Stats say he played 92 games. It had 25 points.
That's probably longer than I thought.
It's actually...
Yeah, take him then. Gives you the...
I don't really need the... Right now, I kind of need a forward to play this game. Kazanov.
Yeah, you could do that. Just throw him in for a game.
Yeah, I mean... He's 1.5 stars, 2-star potential. Well, I don't have him scouted well. He was a 2nd-round pick. All right, let's grab him and see what we can do. All right, so he's still showing nice and high. Okay, so that resolves us of a goaltending issue and gives us our extra forward we need. So Antropov's going to come out and get replaced with Kazanov for this. He's going to need a number. So let's give him number 91. Good Russian number, right?
Yep.
Play game. Oh, we're playing Detroit tonight. Perfect. It's a 1-1 tie. Nedved gets in a fight, just as you expected. Fights Sean Avery.
He was actually the leading rookie scorer this year so far.
Okay, Sean Horkoff didn't have a good game. Dan Heinout, 99 defensive game rating. Nice. And Kazanov, 63 offense, 85 defensive rating, and 19 minutes of playtime. 4 shots on goal. 2 block shots. Guys never take long-term extensions. They're smart like that. Detroit immediately puts Jamie McLennan on waivers so we can claim him back. I'm kidding. Antropov is getting close. Oh, back-to-back games versus Detroit. All right, let's give Tim Thomas this one, just for a different look. And it's a 3-0 victory. Tim Thomas shuts him out. 1st star. Zidlicki with 2 goals. Kovalchuk adds a 3rd. And we're within 4 points of Detroit. Antropov says he can play if we need him. We're going to leave our lines as they are. We want these guys fully healthy when they come back. First game versus St. Louis is a 3-1 loss. Kovalchuk scores and we give up 3 straight. Not great. Justin Williams is hurt. Hand soreness day to day. But the good news is Antropov is back and Andy McDonald is back. So Kazanov gets free to replace Antropov. And Sudvicki gets replaced by McDonald. All right, Williams can play through it, so he's going to play through it. And we'll give Tim Thomas this game. He actually got 1 fire from that shutout, so that's nice. And it's
Williams, 1 goal and 15 assists this season.
not exactly great from him, but we got to believe.
I mean, the assist production's nice, but
Tomo Ruutu,
you would like him to shoot once in a while.
And Andy McDonald comes back and immediately gets injured for a month. Thank you so much, Andy McDonald. So Slavicki comes back in. McDonald goes to the injured list. Cardinals fan says, I would like to offer $30 million deal for like 8 years, and he declines to take it. That's not a lot for $30 million for 8 years.
Yeah, generally you just have to keep going higher with the price, and eventually well, if you can afford it.
All right, best role model is Steve Yzerman. Best skater is Fedorov. Hardest shot is Sheldon Surrey. Wade Belak is the toughest. Fastest is Fedorov. Clearness is Berzin. Richard Liner is most controversial. Alexander Daigle, who's still in the league, is most overrated. I don't know.
He was still in the league at this point, wasn't he?
I'm not sure. Doug Gilmour is most underrated with Ottawa. Still funny.
Oh, this was, it was one of the ones.
Dominic Hasek.
This is when he took a couple of years off to make movies.
He made movies?
Yeah, well, he was going to be an actor.
Oh.
And seriously, he took it, but that's theoretically, I think, why he retired the first time, wasn't it?
Okay, well, he was back in this season. Yeah, 2002, 2003, played 33 games with.
Oh, it's 2002, yeah. Okay, he was back. So he was unretired at this point. And then he had the one good season with Minnesota, and then it was over.
And we're on a bit of a losing streak here. Lose to Pittsburgh. And now 2 teams have passed us. And Markov is hurt. 6 days, though. So, all right, development report gives some good news. Bouwmeester's going up. Call's going up. Datsuk's going up. Hideout, Kaprizov, Kovalchuk. Tomo Ruutu's up to his full 2 stars. Nice. Justin Williams is up to 3.5. I don't know if he was before. Marek Zlicki's going up.
He was.
Yanni Pikkinen gets a nice little bump.
He was 3.5 already.
Okay. Kyle Wellwood takes another big jump there. That's nice to see. Timo Solani, Yzerman going down, Donald Brashear going down. All right. All right, Satan and Hasek are named as the best players. Or Satan. Markov is
Satan.
It's Satan, Jeff, right? That's how you say that. We're
Sure.
going to keep holding points, seeing if our owner will let us not completely rob us as we continue to push forward here. Justin Williams says he's ready. That's good. Owner confidence. We're in a rebuilding process. Think carefully before expanding. United Veterans. Taking a long-term view. We're not expected to be a serious contender, but we aren't planning a total rebuild. The fans have been satisfied with the job you're doing. Have they, though? Okay, yeah. Man, we lost 3 for trading away Jamie McLennan.
Yeah.
All right. Justin Williams is down to 72%, so we're going to keep an eye on him there. And we finally get a win. 3-2 victory over Washington. You know, Jeff, we haven't really talked about it. How did you feel watching the playoffs round 1 in real life this year?
Other than the Leafs-related trauma?
Well, yeah. for sure.
It's not that. I mean, it's not that we specifically wish them ill. It's just that whenever they do well, it's all you hear about in Canada.
I mean this in the most sincere
Okay.
way possible. It will be impossible to watch any single sports things if Toronto wins the Stanley Cup in Canada. It will
Yep,
be the
pretty
most
much.
loud, obnoxious thing for an entire year.
Yep, and well, it ruins the whole 1967 thing.
Yeah.
When I was going on vacation, that reminds me that I flew WestJet from Calgary to Toronto, and they announced the arrival of Toronto by welcoming people to the home of the 1967 Stanley Cup champions.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. All right. We're getting some guys who are fairly tired.
But other than that, yeah, I mean, obviously the big one, Boston losing, that's amazing. They walked through everybody in the regular season, although apparently Omar was hurt. So I guess that's a bit of an excuse.
Well, if Omar's hurt, why are you not playing your other guy?
Yep.
That's not a good excuse. All right. 62% for Williams. So we're going to give Williams a game off. We're going to put Kazanov in. Game versus Wild. And 3-0 victory. So that was the right move. Antropov. Bouwmeester scores again. Just keeps getting it done.
Burn machine. I had 4 in real life this year. How many's you got now? 3?
I didn't look too carefully, but he'd be close to that. He's coming out of the lineup, though, because Markov is ready. 2 goals, 2 assists in 14 games.
Oh, looks like they're playing some 80s hockey in Vegas tonight. 3-2 Vegas at the end of the first.
If there was going to be a high-scoring game, that was going to be the one. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot to put the guy back in. Oh, that's fine. 4-4 tie versus Vancouver. We score twice. They score twice. They score. We score. We score. They score with 3 seconds left to tie it. And nobody scores in overtime. Boy.
That's the automatic Canucks winning code kicking in there.
And Sedlicki gets hurt now, and Tomo Rutu gets hurt. Are you kidding me? Okay, Justin Williams is coming back in.
I just saw Rudy briefly. Did that say 3 months?
Oh, I got to look there again. I'm so mad. Bouwmeester's coming in.
Like it's just day to day.
Day to day. Rutu's 1 to 2 weeks.
Okay, so I thought it said 3 months.
Okay,
No,
so
okay.
we're gonna have Sedlicki gets replaced by Kazanov, and Rutu gets replaced with Shavicki, because he can play all 3 positions. So that gives us some center spots. Okay. Probably should have played Kiprusoff on back-to-back, but we're going to. And it's a 3-0 victory
Against Calgary.
Calgary. Bad defensive games from Markov, Solani, and Cole. Ouch. P-Wog says go Wings. Well, your Wings are leading the division, P-Wog.
Despite kind of getting dismantled in this game. Well, I kept a few guys around.
All right, we're going to put Tim Thomas in for this game versus Edmonton. And 3-2 victory over Edmonton. Nice. All right. Eric Cole's got his 5th power play goal. And, all right. Okay. Cole's hurt. Can still play. Got some very tired guys. But we're going to push through it and lose 3-0 to Anaheim. Perfect. Just what I was hoping for.
Good that Solani showed up against his old team, eh?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Great. Fantastic. Oh, man. Okay, Zadlicki is ready to go. But is he really? He's at 80%. Markov's at 81. Okay, we're going to leave him for a game then. Oh, we lost Dan Highnote now. Final facial cut. So we need to call somebody else up. Oh, man. I guess we're going to bring Zymonev up for a game.
Zinoviev for maybe Brashear.
No, we could have brought Pascal Dupuis.
Or Dan Snyder.
Let's bring him up. Okay, Highnote goes out, gets replaced with Zymonev. Did Dan Highnote have ability to play right defense? Or has he gained that? Okay.
No, he always had that. Can't remember who he did that. I think he did that for Colorado a little bit, probably near the start of his career.
3-0 loss to Boston. Hurtful. Boy, nobody's from Boston scored on us.
Yeah, nobody Joe Thornton.
Yeah, exactly. 4-3 victory over Chicago, at least. Wonder if we should go wild and put I don't know, Horkoff on the block.
Oh, wow, Ray Bork is still hanging around in Boston. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, he never got traded.
He was
retired
for 2 years at this point.
Okay, Datsuk gets 9 stitches into his face. So he's out 1 to 2 weeks.
You looked into having your guys wear full face masks?
I don't know if it's going to do any good, but... Okay, Dan Highnote is ready to go. Alright, okay, so I got to figure this out again. So... Okay, right, Zayanev was in for Highnote. Okay, we're going to just straight up replace Datsuk with Zayanev. Just... Oh, wait, Tomo Rutu's back? Okay, never mind. I'm going to put Tomo Rutu in as our first line center. Let's see what happens. All right, simmed out, and it's a 2-1 victory. All right. Markov scores. Let's look at this here. High sticking. Darian Hatcher gets a boarding major. Jamie Langenbrunner fights Stefan Robidas, former teammates in real life. Oh. All right, how did Tomo Rutu do? 42 offensive but 68 defensive game rating in 11:45 minutes. That's not bad for him stepping into that role. An injured player is dressed. Oh, good. Highnote got immediately injured. Thank you, Highnote. Well, he's getting replaced with Zayanev then.
What's your injured list look like right now?
I'll look after this game.
Yeah, good. Throw Thomas to the Wolves.
3-2 victory over.
Oh, nice.
Colorado, yeah. Jury scores.
And Bouwmeester scores again.
Just comes in with a goal every once in a while. Antropov gets better at left wing. All right.
He's matched his real life total from this season already, even though you're not playing him that much.
Yeah, I got to replace him, put Zidlicki back in since I forgot Zidlicki's back now 100%. So 4 goals, 2 assists in 21 games. Yeah, he's coming along. Robida's just piling up the assists. He's only got 1 goal, but he's got 11 assists.
What pair is he playing on?
Robida?
Yeah.
The last pair?
Yeah.
Pairing out like he's
surprising.
Doing fun. Injured list. So currently on our roster, Datsuk's hurt day to day now. High Note's hurt day to day. McDonald's day to day. Chara's 2 to 3 weeks, so he's slowly coming back, and Willie Mitchell's still 1 to 2 months.
Mitchell 1 to 2 months. Yeah, Mitchell was 1 to 2 months at the start of this, and you're through a month and a half now. Something's going wrong there.
All right, Horkoff's got 12 points in 49 games. Let's just shop him right now. Montreal offers us 34-year-old defenseman or right wing Jeff Daniels. No, thank you. Nathan Dempsey, no. Brett Hedican. Oh, that's not terrible, but no.
He's too old at this point.
Aki Pekberg, 25-year-old defenseman. Again, not really what we need. No. 34-year-old Theo Fleury.
Yeah, that seems like a wise move.
I mean, we need scoring. Is it?
And, well, how many points does Fleury has? 22 points in 50 games. That's going to add scoring?
Yeah,
he had 22 points or 27 points last season.
Yeah, so he's already on better pace.
And this was his last year in real life, aside from the comeback and
Matthias Norstrom, Matt Donachel, Patrick Poulin, Brad Bowman.
Wow, that is
Brian Helm.
That Rangers team is really falling apart.
Chris Ferraro. Well, that was not a real good Rangers team in real life. That was they're going like, what are you doing, man?
Their best 2 forwards are Tim Taylor and Manny Malhotra.
Yeah.
Still got Leach.
Todd Reardon, Dowd, Ruslan Saleh. These are not the worst trade offers. Okay, 36-year-old centerman Joe Nieuwendyk. He's got 25 points in 34 games. He's stuck in Atlanta, too, begging us to get him out.
Well, that's actually not too bad. They're around 500.
Well, we'd have veteran leadership. But I think our owner would be pretty pissed if we traded Sean Horkoff for Joe Nieuwendyk. Although he's got 8 goals, 17. So he's had 25 points in 34 games. Fleury's had, 22 points in 50 games. So if we were going to trade for one of them, Joe Nieuwendyk's actually the better guy to go for.
Not to mention the off-ice stuff.
Yeah. Oh, poor Joe Nieuwendyk. He had to go to Vancouver for a few years. Oh, it's terrible. Scouting.
You didn't see who he was traded to Vancouver for?
Well, it didn't look that hard. Oh, hold on.
That was Messier. That's how Vancouver got rid of Messier this game, traded him to Dallas.
Oh,
and then
man.
you wound up with him after that.
So I think that means we have to take him then, right, to complete the circle?
Sure.
I mean, Horkoff's not doing us any good, so... Replace him with High Note. And we're bringing in 36-year-old Joe Nieuwendyk. We didn't actually lose any points for getting rid of Horkoff, but we got +2 for bringing in Joe Nieuwendyk.
You still had like 2 or 3 good years left in him at this point, so
Yeah.
not the worst trade you made, I don't think.
Not the worst one you made. Thank you. Sound so confident there. Nieuwendyk comes in, gets into the lineup. So that puts him on the 4th line. Actually, we can swap him and Ruutu right now. Or how long's Datsuk out for? Still day to day.
You want to check his role as well?
Joe Nieuwendyk's role?
Yeah, I don't know if counterattacking forward is the best one for him.
Okay, let's put him in for... Okay, hold on a second. I do this right. So Vicky is currently... So we're going to replace him with Ruutu. And then we'll take Slivicki and replace him with Joe Nieuwendyk. Okay, so tactics, player, Joe Nieuwendyk. Oops, clicked on him instead of on his. Counterattacking forward is 9, and that is his high. Playmaker is 9.
Yeah.
Actually, if he's playing on the first line, he should probably be a playmaker anyways.
Yeah, playmaker, yeah, I think so.
Until we get Datsuk back, at least. Kim is chilling. Hey guys, how's this season going? Yeah, Kim, it's been very up and down.
A lot of injuries. I blame Adam.
You say, and blame Adam? Is that what you said there?
I said I blame Adam.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay. Just remember that, Jeff.
St. Louis got past you.
They've been ahead of me all this time. All right.
No, they started this. You were in second when you started this.
Yeah, but they passed me
The
early on the stream. Yeah, you're well behind.
Yeah.
And all right, Joe Nieuwendyk's first game with us leads to a victory. All right. They score first, but then we score 3 goals in the 3rd period. How does Nieuwendyk do on his new team? 50 offensive game rating, 72 defensive, -1, 17 minutes played. Yeah, all right.
Not amazing.
No, 27.3 on faceoffs is more concerning.
Yeah.
Zdeno Chara is back on the ice. Datsuk's ready for contact.
Just in time for a new batch of injuries.
4-1 loss to Colorado, just to make sure. Jeff's kicking us when we're down. Thanks, Jeff. There's Kazanov, just got injured. Thank you. Perfect. Dislocated finger, gone day to day. So High Note's jumping back in there, I guess, and Kazanov's going to the injured list. And all right, McDonald's close to return to playing. High Note's close. High Note's in. You have to redo these entire lineups once if we in fact get everybody healthy at some point. 2-2 tie. Joe, I put you with my best guys. My best guys. All-Star game. Did we get anybody? Brian Rafalski goes for us. And that's it.
And really probably all you deserved. I don't think anybody else is really standing out, have they?
Not really. And
Chuck, I guess, could have, but...
All right. Development report. Bowmeister continued to improve. Kovalchuk's going up. Tomarucci's going up. Wisnowski's going up. Bunch of younger guys. Nieuwendyk goes slightly down. All right, monthly budget. Let's max out our team morale. We're as happy as we can be. Andy McDonald is ready to come back. Oh, yeah. Zdeno Chara's day to day. Willie Mitchell still 1 to 2 months.
It's not been a full 2 months since we started this game, and he's still showing exactly what he did at the start. So, using that the original 1 to 2 month estimate was a little bit off.
All right. Apparently, anyways. Lots of happy faces on the team, so that's good. Playing Vancouver. And it's another 2-2 tie because Jeff demanded it be so.
With a laugh, there's another last second goal, was it?
5:56 in the third. Okay, that's less upsetting. Hold on. We got to look at this again because that flashed too quickly. If I look at NHL standings right now, we would be currently leading the Northwest Division of 59 points. Their highest is Colorado, and they're at 500. And we'd be in third in the Pacific Division. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we're hanging on to a playoff spot, but we're not that far from falling out. Boy, that Northwest Division is pretty terrible. And
yeah, well, Colorado's kind of having it. Colorado should be better than they're doing. They still got Wongol, and they've got Zakic, Forsberg. Lemieux's still there, Hayduk. Yeah, there's no way they should be that bad.
All right, back to the active roster.
Oh, the D is just terrible. That's why.
Zdeno Chara is ready for full contact. He's going to be a nice return. Kazanov now is getting sent down because we don't have room for him. Salvador's hurt with a myofascial cut. That's what, like the 7th guy?
Yeah. Full face shields. Cost you like a couple $100.
It's infuriating. Infuriating. 3-1 win over San Jose. Robidas, high note. Peter Nedved. All right, how did Joe Nieuwendyk do? Okay, better numbers from Nieuwendyk. Ooh, Arturs Urbe is on waivers. Oh, I'm tempted to pick him up. With his full face shield. His full face shield.
36 years old. He's done at this point.
He was one of my favorite goalies. For a time.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw him when he was playing on Dinamo Riga when they came over for a tour when they were still doing those Soviet tours of the NHL. Nobody knew who he was, and he did great.
Coming in next year's version, do you get randomly challenged by a Russian team?
There aren't any Russian teams in it, so that would be a problem.
You can create one. Most of the players are in, I believe, at this point, are they not?
And it wouldn't be the bottom end of a Soviet League or Russian League roster wouldn't be there.
No, but I mean, you could have like the 70s when like the Red Army team or the Soviet national team just randomly challenges you, like a new challenger approaches. It's Christmas time. Will you fight for your country? Will you take on the Russians? And then proceed to lose 9-0. Have these guys ever heard of Superglue? That's probably what they're doing. Zdeno Chara has returned. No. All right. So Chara's back. Salvador is still hurt, but we're going to be able to put in the Big Z man, who's been out since October, only played in maybe November, 21 games. So Bo Meester is officially sent back down to Syracuse. Okay, he's back in. Datsuk is ready to return. I guess I don't need to send Zayanev down right now, so who's coming out then?
Bidkey, I think.
Oops, I took
Or
out
Rutu.
No, Rutu's playing too good to take out. 11 points in 45 games, playing fourth line minutes as a 20-year-old. That's pretty good. Okay, so that leaves us with Zayanev and Shuki out. Okay. Looking at our lines now then. Okay, we're going to unhook these for a moment. And hit action create lines. Okay, so Datsuk returns to the second line. High notes up to the third line. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing.
Williams would make more sense there.
Yeah.
Or even Cole would.
I think he was there. Okay, I kind of like that. Newendike's playing the wing on the fourth line. Eric Cole, can he play left wing, right wing? Okay, we're going to swap them then. Make it an easier transition for Newendike. Chara's coming in as our third pairing defenseman. Just fine. But he boosts that team huge. All right. Okay. I feel pretty good about that right now. Bryce Salvador has returned to health, which is good. So we have our backup seventh defenseman. 3-2 victory over Columbus in our first game with our almost full team. Game versus Anaheim. Going to throw in Tim Thomas for this one. Come on, Thomas. 4-1 victory. Oh, yeah. Things are clicking. Oh, look at this. Ruslan Soleil fights Peter Nedved. Steve Yzerman fights Luke Richardson. All in the first period. All right, then we just take him to town after that.
So you got Nedved fighting repeatedly, but you won't bring up Donald Brashear.
Yeah, Nedved's getting the job done. He's proven that he's willing to fight. Keeping him on the team rather than shipping him out.
And there we go, a suspension for Sean Avery. First of many.
All right, very excited, very excited. 3-2 victory over San Jose. Okay, some more wins. Joe Juneau is on waivers. Oh, our old friend Brad Tiley was on waivers. Oh, I could have picked him up.
How's he doing in this one?
He's surprisingly well, actually. Like, I looked at his stats not that long ago. I was going to put his name up here on the board. Now, Brad Tiley, if you don't know, became like a superstar. Yeah, he's still...
Yeah, we in our game last year where we signed him, and that's he's had a normal career in this one.
He's gotten 50 games, had 6 points, and in the minors had 234 games played, 118 points.
Real career was 11 games, so still above average, but nowhere near what he did last time.
No, in FHM or FHM 8 game, he became just a monster, which was great. Oh, and we lose 3-2 to Vancouver because Jeff willed it. Satan scored.
Just can't seem to be Vancouver. Not my fault.
Mm-hmm. Not my fault. Yeah. Okay. Sure. All right. Ted Nolan gets fired by Tampa Bay, and they hire Barry Melrose.
Yeah, it's a fascinating transition.
All right, 3-2 victory over Nashville, and I realize now we're actually over our time limit here. All right. So we're actually 10 games over 500 right now, which maybe is probably a good point to stop. We're at the end of February here. The trade deadline is March 7th, so we're a week away. Oh, there you go, Jeff. Just the perfect news. Willie Mitchell suffers setback. Will not return anytime soon. Torn back
Well,
muscle.
we kind of do that for a while now, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, no, torn back muscle, so it's a different injury. Good job, Willie.
Perfect. That was already. No, that's the same injury yet.
Is it? Okay. Well, he's still multiple weeks away. All right. What a good point to end on, I think, huh?
I was only saying 2 to 3 weeks now, so.
Well, suffered.
About 1 to 2 months.
Torn back muscle, 102 days. Still showing 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah. All right. With that, thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Franchise Hockey Manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments as well, where the stream archives going live at about 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. If you want to talk to us, you can reach out to us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we are at Franchise Hockey. You can also find a link to our Discord in our Twitter bio as well. And of course, you can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to our official forums where you can come talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of Park Baseball, Perfect Team Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. Jeff, did I miss anything?
No, I think you covered pretty much everything. Hard at work on FHM 10 at the moment, so I can't really share anything about that with you yet, but later on in the summer we'll be able to. And I think, I'm not sure if we had any questions on this or not. Normally we've done a playoff sale by now, but there's a thing coming up on Steam, which you'll probably hear about in another week or a little bit. So we've sort of rearranged the sale schedule a bit for this year, so it'll be a little differently, but you will still get one, or actually maybe 2 eventually. So if you've been holding out for that, it's still coming. But other than that, everything pretty much going fine. And I guess we'll be back next week with my Wisconsin game where we can fail terribly in the playoffs again.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Sounds good. All right. Well, thank you very much, Jeff. And I'm sorry, I just have to ban a bot that just showed up. So I'm going to pause here while I do that. Perfect. Okay. All right. So thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you all again next week.